Nvidia just shy of a $4 trillion market cap. Shares need to hit $163.93 for the chipmaker to become the first ever company to reach that milestone. Joining us now, Vivek Arya, Bank of America senior semiconductor analyst. Vivek, great to have you with us. Do you have any concerns about this? I mean, I think that one argument that a bear might make is that a lot of its customers are actually working on their own chips, some closer than others. But for instance, Amazon is pretty close up there in terms of shipping that chip out. Is that a threat to Nvidia, or do they work in conjunction with?
Sure. Good morning, Melissa. So I think market cap is going to follow the size of the opportunity and the company's ability to monetize that opportunity. And, there are two ways that one can look at this. So first is, if you look at the consumer electronics market, Apple is about a quarter of that market. It's about $1 trillion market, and Apple has this $3 trillion market cap. Nvidia's AI market can be over $1 trillion to $2 trillion, and it has 80% of that market. So that's one way of looking at market cap. Second is, if you look at 2026 and just consensus estimates, Nvidia's net income in absolute dollars will be 20% higher than Microsoft's net income and 40 to 45% higher than Apple or Amazon's net income. So that's another way to look at that. Even at the same price to earnings multiple, you can consider a higher market cap. In terms of competition, I think custom chips have been about 10 or 15% of the total market. I don't see that changing over time. Amazon is investing. Google has been investing for a number of years. And the challenge these custom chips face is that the requirements of generative AI models are changing so rapidly that it is very hard to keep up, because you really need that combination of silicon and software and developers to all march to the same beat. And that's really hard to do with a custom chip. So we think they are 10, 15% of the market, but it's very hard to dislodge Nvidia's dominant 80+% market share.
Are there more DeepSeek moments to come, Vivek? We've got like 30 seconds, but with DeepSeek, you can do a lot with a lot less.
Sure. And, interesting thing is that DeepSeek is not even among the top 20 or 50 downloaded applications right now. I think what DeepSeek showed was not just that there are certain kinds of models you can do in a cheaper way, but there's a new class of reasoning models that generate tremendously more computing demand. And that's what I think the consensus has probably missed. So we think it has actually been a net positive for the company.
Vivek, great to speak with you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Vivek
Melissa.
Arya.